Hello students, welcome back. Myself Kukreja Rahul. Today we are to learn about the quadrilaterals, okay, from the chapter number 8. Okay, so in the previous session we have already seen question number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so in that uh, we also learn about the uh, properties of the quadrilaterals. Okay, so in that the properties of the quadrilateral, we are using properties of quadrilateral and we are proving all the kind of the sum that are given in your textbook from the in exercise 8.1 from question number 2 to 4. Okay, so you must to understand about the properties of the quadrilateral. Okay, so now we are moving for the question number 5 and we are also using that kind of properties that are used in the that are given or that I'll write that I'll give you in the first session. Okay, so that all kind of the properties are used in this chapter. Okay, so let's start without wasting our time. Okay, so now standard 9 and name of the chapter is quadrilateral. And exercise 8.1 question number 5. In the question number 5 that it's given that diagonal of quadrilateral are equal and bisect each other at right angle, then it is a square. So first of all I'll draw the figure that this is the quadrilateral ABCD kind of quadrilateral. Okay, this is the diagonals bisect at O and forming right angles at the center. Okay, so here that given that diagonals are already bisected and equal and bisected at also right angle. Okay, so in given that is AC and BD are equal, AC is equal to the BD. Second thing that is given is diagonals are bisect each other, therefore AO equal to OC, AO equal to OC, OB equal to the OD. Okay, and the third thing that is all the angles that are the bisected at O, okay, that are all the angles are right angles, therefore angle AOB is equal to the BOC is equal to the COA, AOB BOC COD is equal to the AOD, that are the all the angles are equal to the 90 degree. Okay, these things are given in the question, so we need to prove that is ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square. So in the ABCD is a square, we need to prove either all the sides are equal to each other, AB is equal to BC equal to the CD is equal to the AD, and all angles that are the angle A, B, C and D, all angles are 90 degree right angle. Angle A equal to angle B equal to angle C equal to angle D equal to 90 degree. All the angles are equal to the 90 degree. Okay, clear that? So let's start. So in the proof, that is first of all we are proving all the sides are equal. Okay, for the all sides are equal, we are taking always two adjacent angles, okay, pair of two adjacent angles, and we are proving that they are equal, they are congruent. Okay, so now let's start with the that point of view. So in triangle AOB and BOC, in triangle AOB and triangle BOC AO equal to the OC that are given, OB common, and angle AOB is equal to the angle BOC that are 90 degree. Therefore, by side angle side congruency rule, triangle AOB is congruent to triangle BOC. Therefore, by CPCT, rule, AB is equal to the BC. This is the first thing we have proved. Okay. Now we are taking triangle BOC and triangle COD. Okay. So in triangle BOC and triangle COD, that is OB equal to the OD, that are given, OC in both of them are common, okay, and angle BOC and COD, both of them are 90. Angle BOC equal to angle COD, both of them are 90. Okay, so therefore by another side angle side, okay, so therefore another by side angle side congruency rule, triangle BOC is congruent to triangle COD. Okay, clear that? So therefore by CPCT rule we are taking that BC is equal to CD. This is my second equation. Now we are taking COD and AOD triangle. In triangle COD and triangle AOD, AO equal to the OC, given, OD common in both of them, angle AOD is equal to the angle COD, that are 90. So therefore by also side angle side congruency rule, triangle COD is congruent to AOD, congruent to triangle AOD. Okay, clear? So therefore by CPCT rule, okay, so therefore by CPCT rule, what thing we have to take? Okay, what thing we have to take, that is CD is equal to the AD. Okay, CD is equal to the AD. This is my third thing. Okay, so from the equation 1, 2 and 3, from equation 1, 2 and 3. We are saying that AB is equal to the AB is equal to the BC, BC is equal to the CD, and CD is equal to the AD. Then all these sides are equal. Clear that? Now we need to prove that second thing, that all the angles are 90 degree. Okay. So first of all the angles are 90 degree. We need to prove that. So first of all we have to prove that it is a parallelogram. Okay. So that's why we are taking two adjacent angles as a supplementary. Okay. So for the parallelogram we are taking AOB and COD triangle. We are taking AOB and COD triangle, that is, in triangle AOB and triangle COD, AO equal to the OC, that are given. Second thing, that is BO equal to the OD, that are also given, and angle AOB equal to the COD. That are 90. So therefore, by also side angle side congruency rule, triangle AOB is congruent to COD. Okay. Therefore, by CPCT rule, we are taking, I am take at angle 1 and angle 2. I will write it here, angle 1 and angle 2, both of them are equal. Angle 1 is equal to the angle 2. Here angle 1 and angle 2 are equal and they are forming pair of alternate angles. Okay. And take AC as a transversal. So therefore AB and CD is a parallel. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2 forms pair of alternate angles and take AC as transversal. So therefore AB is parallel to the CD. So therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Therefore ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. Now we have to prove that that is all the angles are equal to the 90 degree. Okay. For that we must to for proving all the angles equal to 90 degree, I must to know about that we need to prove adjacent angles equal to the supplementary. Okay, so for that purpose I'll prove that is a ABCD is a parallelogram, because in the only and only in parallelogram, okay, in only and only in parallelogram I have to take adjacent angles as a supplementary. Okay. So here in the question that is given, that is not any kind of parallelogram, that is given, that is quadrilaterals. So in the quadrilateral we are not taking adjacent angles as a supplementary. Okay. So that's why I have to prove that it is a parallelogram. So now we have to prove that it is a square by proving all the angles equal to the 90 degree. Okay. So first of all note down this part. Okay. So after we have to move for the second step or second stage to prove. Okay. First of all we write this. Okay. Note down this. After that we are moving for the second part, that is all the angles equal to the 90 degree. Okay, now we are move for the second part. So for that I'll drop this part of the question. Okay, okay, so now I have to prove that all the angles that are the equal to the 90 degree. For that I have to take these two triangle, that is ADC and BCD. So in triangle ADC and triangle ADC and in triangle BCD, that we are taking that diagonals that are given equal. AC is equal to the BD that are given. Okay, second thing, that is CD in both of them are common. Now we are proving that ABCD is a parallelogram, so opposite sides are equal and parallel. Okay, opposite sides are equal and parallel. So therefore and also we are proving that opposite sides or all sides are equal to each other. So we are taking, that is AD is equal to the BC. We are also taking from that also, that is AD is equal to the BC, and I'll just write that proved. Okay, by the proving the parallelogram or by the proving the all sides are equal, any kind of one of them, we are writing that AD equal to BC. Okay, any one of them reason. So for that reason I'll just write that proved. Okay, so therefore by SSS congruency rule, triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BCD. Okay, so therefore by CPCT rule we are taking that angle ADC is equal to the angle BCD. Angle ADC is equal to the angle BCD by the CPCT rule. But ADC and BCD form the linear pair. Okay, sorry, form the supplementary angles because of the ABCD is a parallelogram. But angle ADC plus angle BCD is equal to the 180 degree because of the linear pair of angles. Okay, linear pair of angles. Okay, so therefore ADC plus angle ADC equal to 180 degree. Because ACD and ADC and BCD both of them are equal. Okay, so therefore 2 times ADC equal to 180. Therefore angle ADC equal to the 180 by 2, that are the 90 degree. So therefore angle BCD is equal to the also 90 degree. Okay, so this angle and this angle both of them are 90 degree are proved. So other angles are also equal to the 90 degree we are taking by the parallelogram, that is opposite angles are equal. Okay, so we are assuming that rest of the angles are also proven that are the 90 degree. So that's why I'll write that hence proved. Okay, we need to prove the other angles equal to the 90 degree. We are taking that if here two angles are equal to the 90 degree, so in the parallelogram other angles are also maybe 90 degree or must be 90 degree. Okay, so that's why we are writing it now hence proved. Okay, that is ABCD is a square. Clear? So note down this part first of all. Now we are moving for the question number 6. Okay, we don't have a more time, but we are taking question number 6 as possible as fast. Okay, so that's why I'll drop all the things. Okay, and use more space in the board, on the board, sorry. So in the question, that is question number 6, that are given that diagonals AC of parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A, show that is in the given parallelogram ABCD diagonal AC of parallelogram ABCD bisect angle A, that are the given, that is bisect angle A. Okay, that are the given, that is angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, that are the bisected angle A. Okay, so we need to prove, that is bisect angle C also, bisect angle C also. That means we have to prove that angle 3 is equal to the angle 4, either angle 3 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, so and second thing, that is ABCD is a rhombus. Second thing we have to prove, that is ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, so let's start without wasting a time. Okay, so in the proof we are saying that ABCD is a parallelogram, so therefore we are taking AC as a transversal. Take AB parallel to CD and AC as transversal. Therefore angle 2 is equal to the angle 3 and angle 1 is equal to the angle 4. Okay, but angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, therefore 1 is equal to the 2, therefore 3 is equal to the 4. Therefore AC is also bisected angle C. Okay, clear that? If you want to understand more, then I'll write all the things at here. Angle 1 equal to the angle 4. Here 1 and 2 are also equal, therefore 3 and 4 also are equal. Okay, clear that? But 1 and 2 are equal, therefore angle 3 and 4 also equal. Therefore AC also bisected angle C. We are proving that. Here that 3 and 4 are equal, 1 and 2 are equal. Okay, so that's why we are taking as a, we are also taking that angle 2. Here we are also write that here angle 1 is equal to the angle 2, angle 2 is equal to the angle 3 and angle 3 is equal to the angle 4. Therefore all the angles are equal to each other. So therefore angle 1 are equal to 2. Okay, that are the given. Now we are proving that 2 is equal to 3. Okay, at here, but we also prove that 3 is equal to the 4. Okay, therefore all the angles are equally to each other. So therefore in triangle ABC, angle 2 is equal to the angle 4. So therefore their opposite side to the angle are also equal. Therefore AB is equal to the BC. Okay, we know that in the isosceles triangle, here ABC are formed isosceles triangle because of their two base angles are equal. So in the isosceles triangle, so two base angles are equal, so their opposite sides are also equal. Now we are taking in the also triangle ADC. In triangle ADC, angle 1 is equal to the angle 3. Therefore opposite side to the equal angles are also equal. So therefore AD is equal to the CD. Okay, but ABCD is a parallelogram. Therefore AD is equal to the BC and AB is equal to the CD. Therefore from we are taking result as 1 and 2. Therefore from 1 and 2, that is AB is equal to the BC, but BC is equal to the AD and AD is equal to the CD. Okay, so all these sides are equal, so therefore ABCD is a rhombus. Okay, hence true. Clear that? Therefore ABCD is a rhombus because of the all sides of the parallelogram are equal. So there we are write that ABCD is a rhombus. Clear that? So note down this first. In this case generally I have to prove that angle C also bisected by AC and ABCD is a rhombus. For the ABCD is rhombus, ABCD is also given as a parallelogram. So opposite sides are given as a equal. Okay, opposite sides are given as a equal. I have to just prove that all the adjacent sides are equal and angle C, that is 3 and 4, are equal. So that things are proved at here. Okay, without any kind of the congruency. Okay, we need not to use congruency. Okay, so students, if you have any doubt or any things that are in your mind, so please notify me to clear that. Okay, so I hope all of you are enjoying this class, and this class is very much difficult than previous one because in this class we are only doing 2 sums. Okay, so I hope all of you are enjoying. Okay, so till then, goodbye and stay blessed, because of the from the next session we are moving for the question number 7. Okay, goodbye.